So a couple weeks ago, my elder son had a fundraiser at his school, and they were asking us to donate casseroles. And so I started looking for new and unique casseroles to make. And I came across chicken and waffle casserole, which sounded amazing. There was only one problem. Everybody makes it with frozen waffles and frozen chicken nuggets. So I decided to adapt it to me. So here I am. We're going to make a chicken and waffle casserole, but first we're going to start with waffles. So I have 4 eggs in my mixer. I'm going to mix those up till they're light and fluffy. This will take about 3 minutes. So our eggs are light and fluffy. Now we're going to add 4 cups of flour. A cup of vegetable oil. And 3.5 cups of milk. Now, I'm going to hand stir in the rest because we don't want to overmix it. So I got my trusty whisk out. I'm going to make sure everything is mixed thus far. Okay, now I have 2 tablespoons of sugar. I have 3 tablespoons of baking powder. A half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Like I said, we don't want to overmix, so that means we're done. Now I have a waffle iron that is already heated up. So normally I would spray my waffle pan with cooking spray, but apparently I'm out and I did not make it on my grocery list. So we're going to try something different. I'm taking plain vegetable oil and a brush, and I'm brushing through all the nooks and crannies on the top and the bottom so that hopefully our waffle will not stick. Now I take 2 ladles of my batter. And then I'm going to close this. My indicator light is going to go to red, saying that it's not ready because the temperature is going down. Any second now, it will go to red. Or not. There. So we're at red. When it turns green, then it's ready to eat. So they're done cooking. I cook mine on a level 4 on my waffle maker because we like our waffles a little crispy. If you don't want yours as crispy, don't. I have 5 levels, so you could do as light or as dark as you want on the waffles. Green light. And there we have our first waffle. Now, I need to make 15 more of these for our casserole, so I'm going to be here a while. So this will be the 16th waffle that I've made. And that's pretty much the end of the waffle batter. I think I can make one more or half of one, but that's it. So the waffle recipe makes exactly what you need for the chicken and waffle casserole. Okay, so I cut it into cubes like this, pieces. Now I'm going to take my giant casserole dish. I'm going to put a layer of waffles at the bottom. You want to use about half of the waffles that you have made. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to layer this the way I'm supposed to. Okay. Then I have the Chick-fil-A, Copycat Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets that I made earlier today. And so I'm going to put a layer of chicken. Using about half of the chicken. Again. Okay, layer of waffle. Layer of chicken. And the chicken is cold. It's not still hot. I made sure that it had cooled down. And like I said, you can make this with frozen chicken nuggets. I just chose to make my own because I like the way mine taste. Right. Now, a few more waffles on top. There we go. I have what looks like a whole waffle left, so I might only need 15 waffles. Now I'm going to take 12 eggs. That's a dozen. And I'm going to whisk them, breaking up the yolks. Then a cup and a half of milk. Half a cup of pure maple syrup. A teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of pepper. Whisk all of that together. Now, all I'm going to do is take that mixture and pour it over the top. Just like that. I'm going to press down a little to make sure we get every little piece. Like that. Now we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about an hour. And then we'll be back. So our casserole was in the oven for an hour, and now it's ready and it looks perfect. And here, let's see if we can cut this in half just a little. I've got chicken, waffle, there's a little bit of syrup. So good.